Hey everybody, welcome back to the Foha Sedan build. I am happy to announce and showcase all the parts that Vibrant Performance has sent us. We've teamed up with them to build an awesome exhaust. We're gonna be building that from the front all the way to the back. We're gonna do some pie cuts. We're gonna do some awesome things with it, and I hope you can follow along and check this out. I'll be able to show you all the details on what they sent over, all the stuff we're gonna be using, and with that, it's going to be very exciting. Come along. Also guys, while we're going to be working on the exhaust, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the rear brakes. We've come out with our AP Racing kit for the back. This is what it looks like. It consists of rear rotors, upgraded size. We got the center bells. These are also semi-floating. Got 4 piston calipers with AP Racing ceramic pads and brackets, some hardware lines. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that as well to match the front. So we've been welding up the exhaust, getting it put together. I got Alex here.
Hey guys, little unconventional way of doing the exhaust, but we're trying to make this relatively quiet, but since everything's a straight through system, it's still gonna have some noise. So in order to fit these larger resonators, we had to kind of offset them a little bit, but we got them tucked up nice and neat, and nothing's gonna be hanging low or anything like that. We're still gonna add some reinforcements and a little ramp on this section here. That way, if you do end up dragging on something that doesn't clip, we'll have like a little ramp. That way it has like a little skid guard over these resonators. But nothing hangs super low. It's only like a 1/4 inch or so lower than the subframe, so we shouldn't have any trouble there.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a lot higher than where the factory exhaust was.
Yeah.
Definitely nicer quality. So I wanted to recap what we've done on the car mechanically, just go over everything, and also talk about the exhaust in a little more detail. A lot of it went into making this exhaust, and it really came out as a work of art. And all we have really to do is just a couple things, and we can get the car off the lift and go for the first test drive. The car has come a long way in the last couple of years since the beginning and the very first video that we've done since we picked up the car, so it's kind of a little exciting. Yes, the car could have been done a lot quicker, but being a busy shop, customer cars comes first, and this is really not per se paying the bills, so we got to kind of stagger it. So hopefully you enjoy it, and let me get into the details and show you what we've done.
All right, so the exhaust was pretty fun to make. Kind of enjoy doing this kind of things. It's 304 stainless all the way from the headers on back to the tip. We went with the 2 1/4 inch on this M20 since it's nothing crazy like S54 would require a little bit more flow. But we try to make it as manageable for daily use as possible with trying to put, resonators to quiet it down, but with everything being still a straight flow, it's not going to restrict any power. It's just going to be more comfortable to drive. So we put some flex pipes in there, that way nothing rattles and cracks over the use of the exhaust. Everything's back purged, so there's no contamination on the inside of piping. We want to make sure that this exhaust lasts for a very long time. And it being stainless steel, there's not going to be any problems with it rusting over the years to come. So yeah, we had to stagger some of the resonators just because of the sizing of them. They wouldn't fit next to each other, so we just had to stagger them a bit. Did a little ramp here, that way if he does hit a curb or anything like that, it just kind of comes up over it. But the exhaust doesn't really hang that low at all. It's only about a 1/4 inch or so lower than the subframe, so we shouldn't have any trouble there. But yeah, that's pretty much the exhaust system. We're just waiting to finish up a few things on the car here and there, get it start, warm it up, and then we can actually get some sound clips on it. We went with a single tip on the back just because the Foha lip kit has indentation for 1, and we didn't bother cutting the bumper up for that, so we just kind of went with kind kind of like a Japanese theme with the lobster cuts on the pie cuts there. And I had to get a little creative just to jog it over to that one side, since the muffler, it can't move over that much more.
Yeah, it looks amazing. All right, let's finish up and go for a test drive. All right, and just to quickly recap on what we've done with the car, we have a nicely rebuilt motor. We have an upgraded steering rack, control arms, sway bars, upgraded brakes, we reused the transmission. There was nothing wrong with that. We did install a new clutch kit. We have our stainless steel braided line, new master and slave. We have a nicely set up exhaust, driveline, new guibo and support. And then we come around to the back, new fuel filter, swing around. We upgraded to an LSD differential, new heavy duty axles, CAtuned coilovers of course, and AP Racing rear brake kit. Pretty much sums it up underneath. All right, everybody, here it is. We still have just a tiny little bit of stuff to do, but here's the car. I'm honestly blown away as many cars I've built, especially classic era BMW. It's always cool when you pull them outside and you look at them full-blown view for the first time, and you get to drive it. It just puts a smile on your face until the next one, but this one's so cool. Hopefully you enjoyed the progress all throughout all the videos. Got to learn something, got to experience something along the way. I know I did. And people say, nah, a coupe is better. Look at this thing. How can you say that? This thing is amazingly cool. Where we started and where we ended up. Oh man. Let's check out the interior. Design edition interior. Sent over from Ukraine. Used but in good shape. We got an Alpina steering wheel, custom shift boot. We actually have some more of these on the site. Custom shift knob. This one was done by our friends at Delta Park Auto in Canada, and I sent them that cap there and got that installed. Gauge cluster, Bavarian restoration. Stereo, we have a Pioneer head unit. All new speakers. We have brand new BMW floor mats. Those are custom. And those are done front and rear. Yep, there they are. Rear cup holder as well. So when the kids sit inside, they get to experience, you know, a little bit of comfort as well. And those speakers, the Yamaha speakers and the sunshade. Man, it came out great. Look at that. You can see from the inside, but from the outside, it just gives you a little bit of privacy and helps with the sun. Now, all the door handles, those are from Lea Grande Racing. They're billet aluminum. So you know those things ain't gonna break. This thing is solid. It's not no plastic janky stuff. I am telling you, and look at that headliner. Map mirror. Got a Sport Vibrant. Black headliner, man, that's the trick. I'm telling you, it's so good. In the trunk, we installed a new floor covering, floor mat, as well as a Mealy designed box and an anti-gravity battery. This thing is amazing. It's got a restart technology, just at a push of a button, plenty of power. It'll never leave you stranded. All right, guys, underneath the hood, we got the CAtuned radiator, CAtuned billet radiator holder, CAtuned radiator hoses, intake boot. We got a custom carbon intake with a map sensor. We're working on that. Stay tuned. We'll be releasing something really cool shortly. Got a little bit of a strut bar here. We're working on a nice piece like this as well for the public. But for now, man, it looks great. Bosch headlights. Alpina replica wheels, but man, they look good. Those big brakes too. Look at those Racing Dynamic valve cover and the Racing Dynamic headers. Man, not bad. Not bad at all. The whole package just kind of came to be. Here's that rear brake kit. It fills the brakes pretty nicely. Here's the rear end. Those tail lights and the exhaust. Alex really did wonders on that. It really turned out really nice. Look at that tip. Woo! And it sounds good too. Can't wait to enjoy it some more and report back. Running really smooth. And it's not obnoxiously loud at all. Even when you step on it, you can just hear the exhaust, but it's not gonna get you a ticket. You're not gonna get in trouble with the law. It's just perfect. Exactly what I wanted. All right, time to enjoy it.